Hello everybody, Mike here. Welcome back to small town Backroads RV. We're in beautiful West Virginia, continuing on this coal heritage highway number 16. Take me home, country roads. I'm telling you, man, this place is just crazy. The rock cliffs and beautiful hills and the scenery you can see for miles away, and all of a sudden you'll come up on a little small coal town and see how nature is reclaiming everything. But yeah, if you want to take one of these trips, just get online there and type in Scenic Byways and then find the state that you want to look for a Scenic Byway, and it will show you. But we have enjoyed this trip from Bluefield up to Welch in the second video, and now here headed to Beckley, going through, I believe it's called Itmann, here in just a minute. So I hope you enjoy this video. Yeah, so on our way up to Beckley, going to stop over at this place up here that I saw Peter, I can't pronounce his last name, Centello, very popular YouTuber, but he talked with the gentleman about this particular building and this coal camp, and just interesting. After that, we're going to cruise on up to Beckley, and look at there, coming into a little town here. But we gonna cruise on up there and check out an original coal camp that's got, I think, everything within it. What I was reading, it's got a church, some primitive homes, schoolhouse, everything that you would have seen in an original coal camp that's complete. Coming up to a turn here, we want to stay on 16, Highway 16. I think we're going to be turning right here. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, this is the right way. 16. Here we go. More rock bluffs. This place is really pretty, especially here in the late spring. All the greenery. Got a river running over to the side there. And here we are. I think this is what's called Itmann, West Virginia. And you'll notice a lot of the businesses are closed. A lot of the structures like this one here on the right is being reclaimed by nature. Still a lot of folks living in this area and making life happen. Not sure what they do for a living, but you can see the creek or river running over here to our right, and here it is up here on the left. This is the building that I was talking about. We're going to stop in here and walk around a little bit, and I'll see a storyboard there. We'll check it out. So let's take a look at it. I believe this used to be an old coal camp store, and back in the day they would issue their currency to the coal miners and their families,
and the only way they could spend it would be at their stores. So it was really kind of a, yes me, kind of a dirty way to do the folks. Should just give them money. And let's see what it says here. It is for sale. Pocahontas Fuel Coal Mining Town, 1916. They brought in all of these homes, I guess by train, for the coal miners to live in. Ain't that something? I think this window here, I guess you could walk up and get a bottle of pop or something if you didn't want to go in. I don't know. Didn't see any no trespassing signs. Oh, it's so sad. All the glass is broken out. Look at that. All these exchange places down through here, I guess, where a teller would sit. Birds have kind of taken over. Paint is stripped off the walls. There is an upstairs, but we won't attempt that. I'm not going to press our luck here. That gives you a look inside the building. That's spooky, isn't it? It was, I think there's a sign out here, something about a home maybe for, well, let's check that out. But we will in a second. I think it's right down there. Look at all these benches out here. You can sit here in the West Virginia coal mines and relax. These coal trucks moving through here still today. Yeah, the glass is just all broke out here. It's just like one big open room. I guess it was a school of some kind. I don't know. I wonder what these papers say on them right here. Notes. Hinker Des Moines School District, December 1965, 3 children wore black armbands to the public school as a protest against the Vietnam War. Huh. More notes over here. Old disc. Lots of noises in here. Symbolic speech. All right. Very cool. Very, very cool to get to see that. I'm telling you what, this West Virginia is beautiful. That's that John Denver song, Country Roads Take Me Home to the Place I Belong. West Virginia, mama, take me home. Very cool. Yeah, you can kind of see, and let's see. Say homeless. I can't tell what the other word is. Services. That's what it was at one time. After it was the old store for coal miners through here. Think about all the people that's walked up these steps, coal miners, through the day, and their families to buy something to eat. Well, we better get on the road. I think the next town up here is Mullins.
Here's a look at some of these homes, and looks like a big building down here on the right. There's a church. Got homes over to our left. I don't know if that was a school or what that was. Couldn't really tell. Right on the road. Park across the street. There goes a coal truck now. But you gotta wonder what life was like back in those days. I know my dad was raised on a farm and had 14 brothers and sisters, and they saw some pretty tough times. I know many times he would tell me didn't even have underwear until he was in high school. It's kind of hard to believe. There's a pretty good sized home there on the right. So we're gonna cruise on up the road here toward Beckley and see what we can see on the way up through here. There's a sign for Mullins. Says straight ahead on 16. So that's what we're gonna do. Cruise on up through here. Hey, look at there. We're here. Mullins, West Virginia. So let's check it out. See what we have here as the coal trucks roll by. Creek on the one side. Gotta watch your speed coming through these little coal towns. Well, it looks like they're doing some road work up through here. Should be coming into main section of Mullins next mile or so. Again, I wonder, what kind of work does these folks do living through here? Makes you wonder. Because as I've been driving through here, I'm like, it's almost like I'm in the middle of nowhere, but I know I'm somewhere. West Virginia. Looks like a church up here on the right. That's a big house there on the left. And some vacant lots as we go through here. Former businesses torn down, I would assume. Yeah, just about every business you see has closed up. so here we go, coming into like a bigger part of the town of Mullins, West Virginia. Yeah, check out these businesses. Still see a few things, big homes. It's a church. Every now and then you'll see something being reclaimed by nature. Streets. Hey, we're going to cross the river here and come into a pretty big section. Just not a lot of life around. State Farm. You know, you see State Farm in just about every one of these small West Virginia towns. I'm guessing that's probably the main insurer that they use for whatever business and auto or whatever that may be. Okay, so we're going to turn, come back up through the other side of town here and check it out real quick. Not a lot of room to park here. There's a mural over there on the right. It's kind of hard to make out with the tree. So let me slow down there a little bit to check it out. Mullins, West Virginia. There's another pharmacy. I don't know if you saw the Walgreens back there on the right. That's Charlie's. Quite a few cars here on this street. Look at there. Dollar General. They've put the Dollar General right into one of the old buildings. You don't see that a lot. They usually have their own corporate building. Not really right in town, but on the outskirts of town. Kind of interesting to see. Well, I think that's pretty much gonna take care of Mullins. Across the railroad tracks, and we're gonna take a left here, headed toward Beckley, West Virginia. See some more of this beautiful countryside. Go up and check out this old coal camp, and then we'll take a stroll, drive right through the middle of Beckley, West Virginia to see the town. So we'll be there in just a little bit. Check it out. Well, I think we're about through town here. We're going to take a right on 121 here, somewhere close. Looks like this is it right here. And we're going to cruise on into Beckley. Look at this, how they've had to cut this road out. So we'll see you in Beckley. Well, looks like we're here. See some old primitive stuff over here to the right, and old train caboose. So yeah, I've been looking forward to checking this out. I've seen a lot of things about coal camps and read a lot about them, but have never been able to visit a place where they had everything that was included. They're there from the church. I've got a little museum here. I've read where they actually have a house that a single coal worker could stay in while he worked there. A school where they went to school. Yeah, so this should be neat. I invite you guys to come along and let's check it out together.
Welcome to the Beckley Exhibition Coal Mine. West Virginia coal miners. This is Exhibition Coal Mine, established 1962. So you got offices, a museum, store, tickets, and a gift shop. So I think we'll go in, but we're gonna go right over here and look at this first. Here we go. Yeah, the coal camp. Coal companies built entire towns from the ground up to provide for their workers. So they had schools and churches, stores, theaters, structures, just for the coal miners and their families. These date from 1880s through 1930s. Of this one you can see Mountain Homestead, Youth Museum, church. I got a mine tour, you can go underground. Well, I guess we'll go inside here and see what we can get into. That owl's pretty cool. Different things in here you can take a look at. The exhibition mine tour there. So we'll look at their town here. Youth Museum. T-shirts, tickets. Okay, museum is upstairs here. We'll go up and check it out real quick. So to do the above ground tour was $11. I guess if you want to go into the mine, it's about $22, something like that. Oh, cool, look at that. And they've got some of the coins they used in their company stores from different coal camps. Names of them there. It was only good at their camp only. What's this, an old safe? Beckley Feed and Hardware. Mossler safe. Yeah. $1. Look at that thing. Oh, that's heavy.
To the other, right, yeah.
That's called script, isn't it? The money? I'm trying to remember. I think it's called script. So there are just some different tools and things. I think we're going to look at some of these pictures here and then we're going to head outside. Kingston. All right, here we go, downstairs and out. She said to come out this way, in her coal camp. What is this right here? Oh, it's the loading for the mine tour. Oh, cool. Yeah, you can go. How you doing? Go for a ride back into the mine there. Isn't that neat? They charge a little extra for that, so. What's pretty out here? I tell you, West Virginia is hard to beat. I think I'm going to go back to the left here, then we'll come back down this way, and then there's actually a pioneer village down at the bottom. So we'll get out here and then we'll get back with you. They didn't have any maps, which I thought was a little strange, but he explained it pretty good. Okay, so this is superintendent's house. This is a reflection of status. 1906. Look at that. 1932. General Electric fridge. Little stove.
And it is a 3,600 square foot house.
3,600 square feet.
Upstairs, we do have a barber shop and a doctor's office and the post office, but those normally would be outside, they wouldn't be in here.
Okay. Kind of nice. Organ. Go upstairs. Oh yeah. This historically, barbers were more like physicians than hairstylists. Well, these old floors squeaking. How neat. There, you got a post office up here. It almost looked real when I turned the corner. And doctor's office, I guess. Yep. Originally constructed as a two-room school, became a one-room school when enrollment declined, built in 1925 in Helen, West Virginia.
Hello.
Hi.
Didn't you get scared? Welcome to Helen's Cove Camp School.
Thank you.
Had 2 rooms, 1 through 4 was here, 5 through 8 was over there. After 8th grade, the boys went in mines to work, and the girls either stayed home or got married.
How many of y'all remember that, Dick and Jane?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like they had the rules for punishment for the kids listed there. And I was looking at the 2 worst ones. One was playing with girls or fighting with girls at the coal camp. Got you 10 lashes. You believe that? Whew.
You're sweeping in all this stuff and then
Well, Paula will get you.
Paula will get you, that's true.
I find this right here to be really intriguing. This is a,
We're being outside.
yes ma'am, bachelor's shanty. Look at that. From the coal camp in Helen, West Virginia, this one-room dwelling dates back to the early 1920s. It was built for and occupied by a single miner or a married miner living away from the home while working in the coal mines. Check that out. That bed's not very wide, is it? I guess you could sleep on it. Place to sit and read and eat. Stove to cook on. Place to shave over there. And go out and get your own water and find the outhouse yourself. What we got here? Oh, a typical miner's house. A place to call home. My dad used to like to mow with one of those things.
Hello.
Hello.
Ma'am.
Thank you. Welcome to the kitchen here, folks. Looky there. That old stove. Looky there. Got the living room. And there's the bedroom. And a fireplace. Baby crib over there in the corner. Rocking chair. It's neat. That home there was brought over here from coal camp. There's the outhouse. And the church. They had it all for the coal miners, but did they have their best interest in mind? I don't know. We come in the side door. There's a wooden pews. Saved to the uttermost. Organ, piano. It's an old Bible. God's word never burns. Here we go. Let me see. I didn't see this. It says, this Bible was found in the remains of the Lily's Crown Jewelers fire that was located on Herb Street, Beckley. The fire of April 11th, 1986. Most disastrous since 1912. The building burned to the ground. But not the Bible. Got a little bit of it. Not all of it. Look at that. Looks like a school, doesn't it?
Hello.
Wow. Hi, ma'am.
Welcome
How are
to
you?
Mountain Homestead.
Mountain Homestead. Looks like the store here, doesn't it? Got a little bit of everything. Even checkers to sit and play and get your shoes polished right there. Oh, the stories that's been told in there. My goodness. Mm-hmm. Broken flags. That's where the work took place right there. It'd be nice if they put a little plaque on these. This gave you the information of what you were looking at. That's a nice cabin. You rarely see some with high ceilings like that. Until they've been cooking in here. Loft in the ceiling. Mm-hmm. Look at all the stuff to work on the livestock. It's a blacksmith. Look at all the tools. Got some coal over there. Isn't that neat? Look at that anvil. How many times that thing's been pounded. See how they laid the brick out down here? I'll have to say this was pretty neat. I don't think I've ever been to an actual coal camp where they had preserved it and all the buildings from the church to where a miner stayed, superintendent. It's just really cool experience. Like I said, it was $11 just to do the walking tour. You can get online. It was the Beckley Exhibition Coal Mine. Head back to the van. Here's some of those buildings from exterior view. You can see a little bit better.
Coming into downtown Beckley here, thought we would drive through. If you've never been, get to see a little bit about what's happening here in town. It's a big town, pretty busy, still has some age to it. WVU. Looks like a theater there on the left. Raleigh. Quite a few businesses here. Now this building in front of us just looks empty, doesn't it? Not sure what that was. Didn't catch the name of it up there. Apologize for the dirty windshield. Since going through town here, I should have stopped and cleaned it. Didn't notice it. Look at that old building. Wonder if that's where the main business takes place there, the courthouse. Probably so. But you can see, got quite a bit of age on these buildings here. This is a historic district part of Beckley, West Virginia. Beautiful old town. Lots of history. Look at those columns. I always enjoy driving through these towns and seeing the businesses, the storefronts, and the facades, and it's always interesting to me to check them out and see them. I hope you enjoyed it also. So as we leave Beckley, West Virginia here, thanks for joining us here. Small town, Backroads, RV, and again, my name is Mike. It'd be awesome if you would subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed this, you could hit the like button. That'd be helpful too to the channel. But we're going to cruise on. There's some rain. I pulled over there for a minute and checked weather, and we've got some rain moving in. So I think I'm going to head back down toward Virginia. Appreciate each one of you. Catch you the next time in a holler in a small town on a back road.